Ladies and gentlemen, it is here. After having this book for months and months, I present to you the book review of the Spooks 9, I Am Grimalkin, Collector's Edition. Well, where to begin? This is, in the main Warstone Chronicle series, the first time an entire book is dedicated to the viewpoint of another character. And to be honest, it couldn't have happened to a better character. As I've mentioned in a previous video, Grimalkin is one of my favourite characters. Mainly because she has that shameless confidence that none of the other characters have. She also has her own rules and objectives, and she only teams up with the others if she really has to. A bit like Knuckles the Echidna from Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, before I continue, I must warn you that this video, and the comments down below, are very likely to contain spoilers. So here's hoping that you're up to speed on all things Wardstone. So, this story picks up from where the previous book left off. John Gregory, Tom Ward, Alice and Grimalkin have just successfully bound the fiend in a pit in Ireland, cutting his head off in the process. Now, Grimalkin has that severed head in her possession and have parted ways with the others in order to give the others some time to figure out the way to bind the fiend once and for all. But there's a little problem. Those who served the fiend somehow got wind of the situation and are now chasing after Grimalkin and the severed head, hoping to retrieve that head, bind it to the body, thus allowing the fiend to walk the earth once more. They even created a monster specifically designed to kill Grimalkin, only known as the Cretch. Wait, hold on. So, if it was a rapper, would that make it Cretch 3-2? Eh? Oh, yeah! In addition to the Cretch, old and new characters emerge, including a young girl called Thorne, Grimalkin's secret apprentice. She fights alongside Grimalkin throughout this installment. One thing that I've noticed whilst reading this book is that this book tends to retell some of Grimalkin's old backstories that were previously told in previous books. For instance, when the fiend kills their child, or when Grimalkin faces her predecessor Canoldi. I don't know how to pronounce it. Speaking of her battle with Canoldi, there's one part of that battle that I do find quite hilarious. I'm going to read it to you right now. It's in the bottom of page 278 in the Collector's Edition, and it continues on to the top of 279. Once Gertrude was dealt with, I was ready to face Canoldi. She was waiting beneath her tree. Ropes hung from the branches, ready to bind and hang my body. She was rubbing her back against the bark, drawing strength for the fight. But I was not afraid. To me she looked like an old she-bear ridding herself of fleas rather than the dreaded witch assassin feared by all. And when I heard that, I couldn't help but think of Baloo singing Bare Necessities in Disney's The Jungle Book. Oh yeah. Not surprisingly, there are a few deaths in this book, some more significant than others, but on the whole, it's a really good installment as always. It's slightly poetic at times, especially near the end, and there is a slightly unhealthy emphasis of thumb bones. But all in all, a great read. And that is my review of the Spooks I Am Grimalkin Collector's Edition. Feel free to comment your thoughts down below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, etc. Oh, and another thing, I am also on Facebook. I have a Facebook page. I'll post a link in the necessary areas. Feel free to go there, and if you can, please like, it'd be much appreciated. And well, I shall see you guys next video, so laters.